Sunlight peeking through the mountains, and we find ourselves down here, near the Cave of Darkness. Mobs spawn here all the time, so we are going to turn this particular pit into a mob grinder. Welcome back to the channel. My name is SoothingFilly. This is episode 5 on the NationCraft Server, and I need to get me some lava buckets. So, today's episode, we're going to be working on the first half of the entrance to our mob spawner. This area underneath here is directly below my base that I've been working on up on the mountaintop there. And as you can see, spawns mobs all of the time. Where better then to set up a base of our operations. Instead of a regular door though, I want some kind of creeper face made out of lava that I'm going to be ender pearling through. The design of that we're going to work on a little bit later. In the second half of the episode, we are going to get together and start work on the Christmas theme that we're going to be bringing to the shopping area of the server. I'm super excited about some of that. But that's about all we're going to be doing this episode. First of all, though, we need to get this creeper face in. I need to decide on what size I'm going to do. I need to decide on a lot of things. All of this is kicked off, you may be wondering, because a little while ago, SoothingFilly pulled a stupid. I managed to pop a shulker box containing all of my mob spawns and things like that, and as my inventory was full, I didn't actually pick it up, and the damn thing despawned. So now we have absolutely nothing, hence the inspiration for a little mob dropping system. I will be working on an auto sorting system, but redstone is not my gift, so that will come later. For now, though, we're going to be hopping over to a live stream. I'm going to go live on Twitch. And we're going to start work on the entrance to this thing. It needs to be fitting in with the modern theme up above, but at the same time I want there to be a disparity between the clean-cut modern look and the little area we have down here. Not quite sure if we're going to be going for the whole area here or just this little corner. But anyway, enough of that. Let's hop over and go live. Alright, so I'm just going to do another little example down here. Just of a different size of door. So what do we think to these two doors? Basically, wherever you see concrete is going to be lava. Oh, this is irritating my face. But what do we reckon? The bigger or the smaller one? Yeah, there's a person in the server with King Vegeta. You do know me, Philly. King Vegeta, I believe that I know you. I just don't recognise your name, buddy. Don't recognise your Minecraft name. Is it Jason? Is it? I can see Jason's Kappa face in my chat. Is that you, Jason? Is that you, Jason? Mr. Blocks. Ayo. You said Vegeta, you boob. It said Vegeta. Oh, okay. Well, Vegeta, same thing. It doesn't matter, does it? Probably does matter. Hey, Jason. I figured it out on my own. I don't need your help, Tom. I'm not sure which door of these I like. I thought I was going to like the bigger one, for sure. But I think the smaller one may be easier to design around because I can do like a whole entrance around it. Let's see how this looks. Everyone, hold thy breath. Oh yeah, look at that. And then the idea is that you would come along. I want like winged gardens coming out either side of this. One here and one here. With a path leading up to it. and then you would ender pearl your way through this to get through. Is the idea. I'd probably better build a creeper face on the other side of this actually, so that I know where like the limits are. Otherwise I'll ender pearl and I'll hit one of these blocks and I'll just end up there. And boom. So we carried on streaming for a while. We played around with some different ideas. This was going to be a garden. It probably will still be a garden when I figure out how to get dead bushes and things like that in here. Maybe using some dead coral. But that will come, I think, off camera at a later date. I went with the sort of gates and towers option here because I think it frames the creeper face nicely. It makes it look like it's sort of coming out of the hill a little bit. Now, I wanted to stay away from a nether feel to this place, but I just needed some towers, I needed some stairs and things like that, and some slopes. So we were left with a little choice, unfortunately, until Mojang bring in concrete stairs and slabs and things. We're sort of stuck with the palette that we have here, but I quite like it. I quite like the different oranges and things like that. We built up the mountain around the side as well, using, that's some weird, I've just installed the latest Optifine, and I think it's got some weird lighting glitches. So it may not be mixing with my shader very well. I may have to change that. But we built up the wall around it so we can't just walk around the thing. And the idea, of course, is that we use these beautiful things to get through here. Boom. On the other side, I added this creeper face. This is more to allow me to know where to aim. So I don't want to be throwing an ender pearl like down here, because that'll hit the block and I'll end up in lava trying to get out of it and hopefully burning myself to death. So there is some risks that come with this door, but I quite like it. I think the risks are worth the reward. We did start work on our mob grinder, our mob farm as well here, but I'm not very sure how to build these, so I'm making it up as I go along. This has been started, and I think this will be next week's episode. So that's about it for this section of the video. We're now going to move over to the second part of our video, where we're going to be meeting up with young Arthur. Hopefully getting with voice chat with him, but not necessarily. I understand we may not be able to link vocally with the man, but he has been building some stuff in our community district, some very seasonal themed stuff. And we may be joining him in that little adventure and helping to bring a little bit of the Christmas spirit to the server. Would you look at that? That is amazing. Oh my god. Arthur has outdone himself on this one. He's been building this tree for a little while now. We can't hook up with him vocally, unfortunately, and there's too much background noise, so we're going to have to be talking you through this with just me. But as you can see, he's even done some redstone for the glittering, shining lights. Doesn't that look amazing? Doesn't that look amazing? I love what he's done with this. With all of the redstone and the glittering lights and just the little baubles and stuff, I think it's time. It's given me some ideas of what I want to do to Christmasify the area here, this sort of little island. I think I'm going to go get myself an absolute bucket load of snow. Yeah, because this purple, you see, it just doesn't do it justice. Let's hop over to that. Let's see if we can get some snow and see if we can Christmasify just the local area around here. Starting with that. So what we're going to be doing first of all is using our little high-rise building we've built for ourselves down here. Now, this was going to be for storage. I'm having some other thoughts on what exactly it could be used for. The top floor is probably still going to be like a shulker boxy area, at least for the time being. But I digress. We're going to be filling this thing with all kinds of farms and many little ways to get things, little redstone contraptions and stuff like that. Very, very tiny, small builds just to help us get some stuff that we need. First of all, what do we need? Pumpkins, because we're going to need ourselves a snowman. With these and a couple of snow blocks, we're going to be able to create, just pick up one or two. We're going to be able to create for ourselves a snow layer machine, because it's these little layers on top of the blocks that you're seeing that we are going to need. And I'm guessing we're going to need a good couple of chests to do the area around the tree and just make it look a little bit more Christmassy. So let's get crack-a-lackin'. And here is what we've ended up with. So what we have is a chest down the bottom with a hopper leading into the chest and a bit of soul sand on top of that. The reason we're using soul sand is it's not quite a full block, so a hopper will collect stuff that falls on top of soul sand because it's, I think, a fraction of a pixel or two short. So as we mine the snow, we will be picking some up, but any that falls on the block itself will be dragged down into this here chest. And we can obviously take that out and collect it and bring it over to where we need to be. And we're not just going to be building just this, we're going to be making it look a little bit pretty. So I'm going to give him a little desk, I think, a little area here. We can pop it in a little slabby jabby here. I think maybe a chest up there or some kind of light. Let's try a chest. Yeah, just somewhere to keep. We can keep the sort of the snow golem-y things that we need here, just in case something happens to old snowman we've got already installed. Give him a little chair. Boop. Yeah, I think that looks quite cool. Little desk snowman. And then let's see if we can, we're going to have to be careful with our mining of this thing, not to use our shovel on the soul sand itself. He needs to be off-center. If he's dead on center, for some reason, he doesn't always spawn the snow layer in. But if he's off-center, the snow layer will appear immediately underneath him. So I think if we get everything else in order, we can test if this works. And I'd say that works a treat. Look at that. Thanks to him being off-center, he creates the snow underneath him almost immediately. So as soon as we dig it off, that's not a perfect system here, obviously. You can see the blocks are falling off to the side there. I think they're also popping off on the other side, so I'm going to have to jump out of the ledge and get the things back. We'll work our way around that later. But for now, this is going to be a good and efficient way for us to get us some snow. So let's fill our pockets, fill a shulker box or two, and head over back to the community district. And as we're coming in for a landing here on the NationCraft Community District, I think we're just going to simply bust out a shulker box, load ourselves up with snow, boop, 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 thank you, and start work. Right here, why not? The area I'm thinking about doing is basically around the tree area. We're going to sort of just bring it up. What I don't like when I'm looking at the tree, I love what Arthur's done, and I love all of the redstone, but the purple and the mycelium, I think, spoils the effect slightly. So we're going to rectify that for him right now. We're going to cover the area around the thing. I'm probably going to leave the grass under the tree itself untouched, because I think the lights from the redstone lamps will probably melt this snow. We could, if we don't like it, we could come along with some solid snow blocks and place them down instead, but for now we're going to leave the grass area. We'll see what Arthur thinks. I don't want to intrude too much on his design, and as he's placed the grass blocks, I think we're going to leave the grass blocks. For now, though, it's just a simple job of covering the area as much as we can in as much snow as we can. And I think that will about be the job. This, I feel, is going to take some time. So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to hop into a super fast mode. I'm going to speed things up a little bit here, put on some background music, and see how much ground we can get covered here in the shopping district. Unusually for me, I'm going to stop that right there. You may have noticed some more snow going on around me. I will be giving you more of a tour later on, but I just wanted to stop that there for a second, because as I was editing that footage together, and I was intending to speed up the couple of hours I did into a couple of seconds worth of clips for you guys, me laying down the snow and battling all the difficulties that I faced, I found myself a little problem when I was editing it, and that makes me feel a bit nauseous. I actually really don't like the effect if I speed that up too much. I can only ever really speed it up to 400%, which is what you just saw, and even that is pushing the bounds of what I'm willing to watch. So, I'm just going to talk you through a bit more of what we did. We did through all of the... let's have a look. Yeah, we did through all around this area for the snow things, and I wanted to add a little extra something. So we were working on these a little bit here and there, and as you can see, we put in these little candy cane areas just to add some lighting to the thing. Now the lighting does melt the snow directly below it, so I added a snow block instead of the snow layer on top, and that seems to do the trick, so it keeps the white background there without losing too much of the effect. And you see, yeah, it's melted this one here, so I'll have to place a snow block down there. But in general, I like the way it's looking. I like this little winter wonderland we've created on this mycelium island. You can still see the effect of the mycelium coming through the snow. And I'm actually unsure if snow will get rid of the mycelium or not. We shall see. Now we're here and we're enjoying the snowiness of these surroundings. I'm just going to nip into our end stop shop, if I can make it up these stairs. Just going to nip into our end store and see if any of the other streamers have been busy coming by and purchasing wares. So has anyone taken any of the iron stuff? No. No. Oh, some of our diamond things have gone. Has anyone been in need of a set of wings? They have. Look at that. And these building blocks still things. I may fill those chests and just kind of leave them, even though the demand is not too high for those. But look at that. We've made some sales. I shall be taking those diamonds in but a moment and fashioning some stuff out of those. I think I may need to go on yet another end raiding thing. That'd be 4 times I've been to the end to restock this shop. Certainly popular with the other streamers. Yeah, so let's go from there. We've still got some work to do, I think, to Christmasify this area, but I like how it's coming along. I do like how it's coming along with all the little bits and bobs that we've been doing. I think the area's been transformed rather nicely, don't you? And it's dawning on me as we do this snowification of the shopping district area that we have here, that I have undertaken a massive project. I've gone through doing this. Most of this has been off camera. I did film a bunch of it, but oh my god, the footage just goes on and on and on. Because this, so far, I think I'm on my 8th or 9th shulker box full of snow. Maybe more to cover the area, as you see here. So we started off with just the goal originally. We moved on from our little plan to snowificate just around the tree there. And we've been snowificating out and out and out. And then I thought I'd do around my store. And then I thought, I'll do the other store. And then I thought, I might as well do this side of the island as well. And now we're running out of rockets. But I'll see if I can give you a brief overview. Thank you. If I can get airborne. Of the area that we've covered. So we've done all this side of the island, all around in front of the end store and up and down here. We've still got this section to go. And of course, over behind Flimflammer's builds and Arthur's builds are still to come. We did this as well as a little present for young Derps on the server. He is building a rocket shop there, and we are coming up with some designs for what we want the rocket shop to look like. But in the meantime, this is what it looks like. So I'm just going to quickly light this up. Boop. 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 And boop. So yeah. This is what the sort of rocket shop's going to look like on the interior. We've still got some work to do here, obviously. And I'm hungry. Now, unfortunately, I did plan to get all of this area. Well, I had a half-baked plan earlier in the day to get all of this done by the end of this episode, so that we can sort of sign off this episode, having done our bit for the Christmas district, and looking forward to seeing what happens next with the other streamers and what they get up to. But I tell you what, this is taking so long to get to. I am flat out of time, ladies and gentlemen. So I want to thank you all for watching the video. Please, obviously, do take the time, if you liked the content you're seeing, to like, share and subscribe. I know at the moment I am a small-time YouTuber and I intend to enjoy keeping it that way for the time being. But still, your appreciation, your comments and your thoughts and opinions do definitely count. I'd definitely love to hear what you've got to say. So yeah, that's about it. We're going to wrap up for today. We've been snowficating the area. Next week, we're going to be working on that mob farm. I do want to get that absolutely finished, and we maybe do 1 or 2 more. I'm thinking about some snowmen things. I'm trying to come up with ideas for what we can do in the Christmas district to help bring a bit of festive cheer to the server. So, that'll be all for me for now, though. Thank you very much for joining along, and I shall see you in the next episode.